Yo, it's Viral Industries, and we're back again with another quick video. So today we're gonna be talking about the number 6 and number 5. I know you're probably listening like, what the fuck is he talking about? Y'all wanna talk about numbers and shit for the mega millions and billions? Listen to this. The stars, there's 5 points on the star that they represent in America. Okay? That flag does not represent the Hebrew Israelite and the real first person. Okay? The real first person in the world is not represented by a 5-point star, but they are represented by a 6-point star. Oh, that don't represent you because it's the flag. No, the flag is a symbol and represents the American person. Right or wrong? Does the American flag not represent an American person? Okay, so let's continue. If you have the 6th star of King David, okay, and the Israelites, okay, and you have God making the first person on the 6th day of his creation, right? This is why they keep trying to tell us that our history is fake. No, the history is in the Bible and it scribes from back in the day.
When you read the scribes from back in the day, literally, that's going to tell you and have these numbers and these symbols. Don't you think on the pyramid, they put the symbol of this? They not showing that they got symbols and shit like this over there, of this star and stuff like that, probably. Or they changed it up. That star has 6 points because the world was made in 6 days and humans was walking around at the end of the day. By the 7th day, God was tired. He rested. So if you think about it, it's like, all right, the 6 neutrons, protons, yada, 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 666. They want us to believe that's the devil when that's really the light of the world. That's why when we go outside on Sunday, we don't burn up and fry. Fry to death. Y'all got to really think about this shit. So when the Americans and the rappers and all these people put stars out and they only got 5 points, it's a reason for that. It's not because they're not Jewish. It's because they don't respect the 6-point King David star that they put on their shield to protect themselves from demonic forces. Our people, the first people on the world, sons of Abraham, Adam, our ancestors. It's a disrespect thing to our ancestors. So when they make them rappers wear that jewelry or the rappers flaunt that jewelry, they're trying to tell us that they care about America first. Because when you, like, if you look in the beginning of this video, it says that when you look at a star, you are looking generations ago. You're looking generations and generations and generations before, because stars last a long time, right? So the North Star, remember the slaves followed the North Star? And I say that with quotations, north. They followed the North Star to get to safety and to leave slavery. You understand what I'm saying? They were looking at the same thing their ancestors looked at with Moses. Okay? It's the same exact shit we've been going through for years. We just been slaves for years and years and years because we really God sent. We the first people. You understand? So they made it to that day, and then after that, the devil, he was so jealous. He said, damn, they got all this stuff on Sunday, God resting. He ain't got to worry about them tripping or nothing like that. I'm going to fuck this up for them. I'm about to start putting out temptations. I'm about to deceive Eve. Okay? Okay, so that's what got them out of slavery in Egypt. Because if we go over there in Egypt now, they're not going to have slaves, are they? Allegedly, they're not going to have slaves. So Are we still slaves in America? Allegedly, we're still not slaves in America, but we are, though. Modern day slavery. But that's another video. I want y'all to really think about symbolism. And, symbolism mean a lot. All right, so six. Don't you ever hear somebody say they got a sixth sense? A sixth sense is when you're using your brain to travel, time travel, do all of that stuff that y'all like to watch in movies. Black people are able to do that. We were one of the first peoples here on earth, and God favors us. That's why when we go outside, we don't get burnt up. So that's why they called us the devil and beast. And when we came to America, after being slaves in Africa, they said, oh, you're a beast and you're not even a human. So they don't want us to believe that 666 would mean that we are actually gods. God gives us the free will to not think that we're above him, but at the same time, we're of him. We're his children. So if you're his children, you're his family. You understand? That's why his son spares you, because you're his brother. You understand? You're his sister. You understand? And I'm not trying to talk down on nobody. I'm not trying to talk down on white people. But it's a reason why you go outside and have to put chemicals on your body so you don't get burned up. And it's not your fault. Blame your ancestors. It's a reason you turn red. It's a reason you want to use a 5-point star and not a 6. Because you don't want to acknowledge that we are the first person here in America and the world. So to conclude this message, because a lot of people try to say, I'm not going to say here and say I'm Christian, no, I'm Hebrew Israelite. I believe I'm knowing this is what it is. We are black people, black African Americans, for sure. Y'all do the same thing they wanted to do back in the day, in Jerusalem times. But what I'm trying to say is sixth sense. Don't y'all think the devil have a sixth sense? Okay? Because he's now a beast. He's of this world. So it would be disgusting to see somebody just be of this world and not heavenly, with the Father and the Son and the Spirit of God. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not of the star, the biggest star, Jesus, he's the biggest star, not the devil. Okay? They want you to believe that the devil is the biggest scar. Hallelujah. Jesus is the biggest scar. Hallelujah. Ooh. Ooh. Yahweh is the biggest scar. Yah is the biggest star. Okay? Yah is the biggest star. Yeshua is the biggest star. Shalom. Yeah, I wonder why our folks back in the day used to speak in tongues. They would be surprised that the stuff that we have, phones and shit like that, they didn't have that back then. Okay? They would be surprised, and we would be surprised that we're walking around with Jesus back in the day if we go back in time. That's what they don't want us to know. That's why they killing people that's out here making water cars. Okay? They listening to me right now, but I'm never going to stop. Okay? They don't want you to believe this, man. They don't want you to know that you are the one. Okay? They'll rather not, because that's where your power going to come from. Then one day you're going to look at a star and stargaze, and you're going to see everything that your ancestors seen. They don't want you to know that. The biggest star is Yahweh, his son. Peace and blessings.